The IRS is understaffed and underfunded, leading to difficulties processing returns and returning calls. IRS Commissioner Charles Rettig wrote an op-ed outlining the situation for Yahoo. Money. He said the agency is working hard, but without more funding will stay at limited capacity. LoadingSomething is loading. The 2022 tax season is already haunted by the ghosts of tax seasons past, as the IRS contends with a backlog of millions of returns and an underfunded and understaffed workforce. On Tuesday, IRS Commissioner Charles Rettig penned an op-ed for Yahoo Money outlining some of the issues that the agency was facing, and discussed the efforts that the IRS was making to get taxpayers their refunds and a response. It ultimately boils down to one primary issue. Without long-term, predictable funding, the IRS will continue to face severe limitations, unable to provide the service taxpayers deserve and need, Rettig writes. It's the latest alarm bell from the agency about the impact of both shrinking funding and staffing as the pandemic hoisted new responsibilities like child tax credit checks and stimulus payments on the agency. As Insider previously reported, both Treasury officials and IRS itself have warned about the challenges that the IRS faces going into the 2021 tax season without adequate funding. The agency's budget has fallen by over 20% in the last decade, according to the Tax Policy Center, and Rettig said it has as few employees as it did in the 1970s. The IRS already entered the 2021 tax season with 5 million pieces of taxpayer correspondence, according to National Taxpayer Advocate Erin Collins said that the agency was still sitting on 6 million unprocessed original individual returns, and 3 million amended returns. Those amount to millions of taxpayers waiting on returns, with many waiting for 9 months. The Washington Post's Lisa Rein and Romm reported that the backlog was actually closer to almost 24 million. Today, millions of people are still waiting for prior year's returns to be processed, and refund checks to arrive in the mail, while preparing for their upcoming tax filing, Rettig wrote.